Do you want war? Have you had enough yet? Do you want more? Okay, tell me who you gonna call when I'm all in your house, coming through the front door. We don't play, no sheep, but a goat is here. But I can turn into a beast, don't poke the bear. I got smoke for you, hope you don't choke this year. Take a deep breath, I'm coming at your throat this year. It's time to make an entrance. Watch how we make an entrance. We cutting through like a razor blade. You better make way, you better pay attention. This how you make an entrance. Watch how we make an entrance. We break the hinges. Today we rip in the door. We about to go off. We about to go off. Let's go. We about to go off. We about to go off.
Hello everybody and welcome to Newcastle. We are in again the Utilita Arena, but don't worry, we are not in the same one as last week. There are multiple Utilita arenas. There's one in Newcastle, there's one in Cardiff, and there's actually another one I believe. But that's right, we are here. We are in Newcastle, the Utilita Arena. It is May 13th and we have great wrestling action. Can I hear you? Look at this crowd. Look at how many people we have packed in here, you guys. We are ready for this. We have an opening match, tournament match. We're going to see some Chippy Wrecker action. Sadoon is not happy about last week. He wants a rematch. We're going to hear from our World Heavyweight Champion. We have a great show in store for you guys. Let me hear you. Pop, pop. Yeah, look at that. Look at how many people are in here. You guys are awesome. That is right. England loves RWR. This is our last show in England. That is right. We are going to be going to Glasgow next week. Or sorry, Dublin next week, and then Glasgow, and then we'll be in Belfast. But we're getting right into it. It's ADK versus Shaylin. The winner of this match goes on to the finals of the Black Label Championship Tournament. The only other match that's still left to have will be, I believe, Sunwolf going up against K Shields, and that will be the other final or semi-final match. And we will see that final at Chippy's Brawl. We will also have a number one contenders match coming up here in the next few weeks for that as well. So we're getting things going right away. Oh, we got 80K there, just kind of looked like he was going for some type of haymaker, but managed to miss it a little bit. Shaylin is taking control of this match. Mind you, everybody, that the Black Label rules are akin to the Extreme rules. So weapons are legal and encouraged. Make sure I have a little bit of my Northland Co-op coffee. Brought all the way over here. I brought it with me. It's pretty early over across the seas. 5 p.m. here. It's about noon back home. Everyone's having lunch. I wonder what everyone's eating. We had fish and chips, as they call it, or fish and fries, what we call it. Oh, and 80K manages to get out of the way of a pump kick, stands up, and just knocks Shaylin out of the ring. DK now picking himself up, looks like a kendo stick. And he's going right after Shaylin. Oh my God, and he just knocked her down like she was nothing. Just took her out. And now he's just pummeling her with that kendo stick. Oh, she gets up and hits a Superman punch like it was nothing. ADK now picks Shaylin up, and Shaylin is not going to allow that to happen. She is actually going to get out of the way. But DK throws her to the side, and now they're kind of, both competitors are showing signs of early fatigue after having been in this match for a little while, going back and forth, and now we have a sledgehammer picked up by Shaylin. Oh my God. I'm also being told that later on this evening we're going to have a contract signing for multiple matches that are coming up at Chippy's Brawl. Not only will it be for the tag team championships, but they're also going to get the women's championship as well. The WWO kind of encompassing many matches that we are going to have at Chippy's Brawl. So that is something that we will be looking forward to. We will be seeing not only the Chippy's Brawl matches, but we will also see a plethora of championship matches, and a huge float over DDT from ADK. Will that be enough? No. Won't even get him a 1 count. And from the sounds of it, also at Chippy's Brawl, we're going to be seeing a fight of brotherhood. The twins, BJ and Dwayne Hart, will be going up against one another, it sounds like, at Chippy's Brawl. It has not been fully finalized, but we're getting to that point here very soon. ADK now kind of working on moving Shaylin around some. Oh, and she's going to kick him off, and he lands a little bit hard on that ladder. His legs just kind of left it up on top of that ladder, and that actually is not a fantastic feeling. That was, oh my God, he just gets hit by the back of that chair or that table, and then she just sets it up like it was nothing. Shaylin with some skill sets that most people don't even realize. She's going to powerbomb, it looks like. ADK, no, ADK is going to stop her. He's going to hit her in the head off the top, picks her up. Oh, and a DK bottom. 1, 2, and Shaylin's going to kick out of that. DK hits that rock bottom style STO takedown, and it's a vicious DK attack, something that he has been able to cultivate over the last couple of seasons as a wrestler. When I say seasons, you know, things change throughout time. You know, like what happens in the winter could be different in summer. So that's why we try to do things a little bit differently. There are 4 seasons in a year. Even though we go year-round, we go by the season. And right now, we are moving into a summer season. And oh my God, for a moment there, it looked like Shaylin was about to put DK through the table, but instead she goes for a shoulder breaker, and DK's legs actually knock the table down. And then a moonsault off the top rope from Shaylin is going to take DK into a pinning predicament, but only a 1 count for DK there. DK is our 2nd ever RWR World Champion. Oh, and he goes for another float over DDT. Will he hit it this time? No, Shaylin's going to block that after setting up the table. They're precariously close to that table. She's going to try to whip him into the table. This time, ADK whips Shaylin into the table. Oh, an elbow from Shaylin, blocking DK from being able to get his opportunity at the table. Now she's going to put him in, looks like a powerbomb position. Will he go through the table? He will not. She hits a backbreaker just on the edge of the table. DK just happened to miss, just missed it. Just missed it with his head. They go to move, and that table is in the way again. Huge scoop slam. Takes DK into position for a pin. 1. Only a 1 count. Shaylin now slowly climbing herself back up the turnbuckle. Collar and elbow kind of attempted, but DK is going to get an elbow. Oh, and she hit him with a fade to black, and the table goes on that one. He went through the table with the fade to black. Shaylin now setting up the chair in the turnbuckle. What could she possibly be doing here? Whips him into the ropes. Oh, and hits him with a running pump kick. That could be enough to put him away. 2. Oh, and he's going to kick out. DK is in a very bad spot here. Shaylin has taken control of this match. Another table possibly being introduced. DK trying to just kind of convince her not to bring the table in. Collar and elbow tie up. Whipped into the ropes. And another pump kick. Could this be enough? If it is not, she will definitely use the table. 2, 3, and that is going to be it. Shaylin is going to be your winner and move on to the finals at Chippy's Brawl. My God. Just the carnage, the absolute carnage. Shaylin brought out not only tables, but chairs. I think she had a kendo stick at one point. No, there it is. ADK had the kendo stick. Or maybe it was Shaylin bringing out the sledgehammer. All I can tell you, folks, is that this tournament has been painful. There's that DK bottom that honestly most people would have lost to. He has beaten many competitors for that title that he held with that move. But Shaylin was not going to be put down. And there's that fade to black right there. And it just happens to catch the edge of that table. And DK goes through that table. And that honestly was enough. She gets this pump kick right here. This running pump kick. He's even still laying on the remnants of that table. But that is going to be enough for, or maybe not. That wasn't that one. So it was a different pump kick. Here we go. I think this is it here. This is the pump kick right here. The table had been cleared out by the referee. That's what it was. This is the pump kick that wins it. This is the 3 count right here. Boom. And there you go. Shaylin is going to win and advance to the finals of the Black Label Championship title tournament that will take place at Chippy's Brawl next week. We will find out who her competitor will be. I am excited for this, guys. You have no idea what's going to happen. There you go. We have it broken down. We need to hit a commercial break. We will be back, and we'll talk about it more when we come back. This is Bernard Brothers Library, where we offer books, audiobooks, the largest wrestling encyclopedia in the entire world. A collection of encyclopedias dating back to the late 1800s, DVDs, and free Wi-Fi, computer fax and printing capabilities, and even laminating purposes. We have meeting spaces as well. You can ask any number of our intelligence staff, volunteers, and librarians for any assistance that you may need. Find us at any number of our 6 libraries across the Savannah area. If you need to get a hold of us, just call 555-1341. I have been Walter. Welcome back, everybody. We are getting along here. Like I said, we are having ourselves a Chippy Wrecker Championship match. Sadoun was not happy last week. We have our new Chippy Wrecker champion, Stephen Gayton. Like I said, Sadoun was not happy last week and immediately stormed into Tyler James Black's office and requested this match. So Sadoun is getting a rematch for his title. We have Longfellow there, who hasn't really been doing much. He's been doing a lot of backstage stuff while we've been over here. We were told that we don't really need a public address commentator, announcer guy because we have one, I guess. That's what we're doing. And then Sadoun really coming out, immediately goes for that chop and starts throwing Gayton around. Gayton won the title last week in his hometown. And this week, Sadoun was not okay with it. Let's put it that way. Sadoun was not a happy camper about losing his title, so he immediately wanted this match. I have a suspicion that his frustration might boil over, and we might see a quick match. However, I am being told that after this match, we will hear from the world champion. So I don't know if that's a good thing. We got a quick pin attempt by Steven. Gayton won that title, like I said, last week in a surprising fashion, and Sadoun was not a very happy camper about it. Immediately came back and wanted everybody to kind of justify it, wanted to make sure that it was not something that stood, and it did. So he asked for his rematch immediately, and that's what we have right now is his rematch. Gayton throws Sadoun into the turnbuckle. He's really he's showing Sadoun that he is not scared of him. Sadoun last week put a hurting on Steven, but Steven still managed to win the match, and he still was able to survive Sadoun. I think that's something that Sadoun didn't like too much, was the fact that he was able to survive him. Sadoun is a brutal competitor. He is not somebody that you want to be in the ring with when he is upset. So right now, that is something that Gayton is learning. But we're going to have ourselves a sip of that Northland coffee because, again, I brought it with me, and I'm going to drink it. Haven't had it. They told me that on the last stop in Europe or in England I could have it, so I brewed some. So here we are. Next week, hopefully, I'll have my raise. I'm waiting on a shipment. And 3 counts. Sadoun. Oh my God! It looks like a Stephen Gayton going for a frog splash, but Sadoun is able to get out of the way. That might be enough because Gayton landed hard. And that is, Sadoun is going to reclaim the Chippy Wrecker Championship mainly because of Stephen Gayton missing his frog splash attempt there. So, poor guy. There, I think this is the pinfall right here. Stephen went for that frog splash off the top rope, and Sadoun just managed to get out of the way. And the way that Gayton landed, you could tell he landed really rough. Sadoun took an opportunity right there, and he pinned him. And now we have Sadoun as our first 2-time Chippy Wrecker champion. That's right, he is our first two-time Chippy Wrecker champion. And that right there, that is Sadoun. We're going to be moving on here. Like I said, we're going to be hearing from our world champion here in a little bit. But as I pointed out, Sadoun, like I said, winning the title once again from Stephen Gayton. But we are going to be moving along here. Like I said, we have our world champion, so I hear he's getting ready. So let's move right over and let's talk to our world champion. Great. You want a death match, don't you? You've been watching old CZW matches again, haven't you? I'm not going to get out of this one clearly, so I will just see you there. But I need you to understand something very simple, my dear brother. I am not the little boy that you raised. Just remember, you asked for this. See you then. It sounds like Jimmy King is prepared for a battle against his brother. And it does actually sound like Jimmy King is aware of what John might be asking for. But I'm actually being told that we are going to be moving on to talk to Loba right now. Mascara de Loba has something to say.
I like a challenge. So in a few weeks, to prove myself, I'm going to host the Guerrero Gauntlet. 3 women in one night, back to back. I have the heart of not only a champion but a warrior, and you will see that. I'm going to enjoy breaking anyone who gets in my way.
Mascara de Loba out here with some words. I'm not entirely too sure if that's a good idea on her behalf to be doing such a thing. But we're going to see how that goes. Mascara de Loba is the current Chippy Wrecker champion. Oh, we got Jono. We got Jono out here. Looks like Jono's teaming up with Ricky to go up against Manthread here. Jono we haven't seen in a little bit, so I'm actually really happy to see him. Jono's going to go and get a tag out to Ricky J, so Ricky has an opportunity at our Inglorious Blob. Or I'm not even totally sure. We just call him the Blob. He's Dusty. We know he's Dusty. We know who he is. He's not, the Ravishing Blob or anything weird like that. And Ricky J here, though, he is kind of enjoying the fact that he is in front of the crowd for the first time, and he's not a jobbed-out first match guy. But Dusty with an elbow immediately, and there's Ricky J down on the front of his face. First attempt at a pin here. 1, 2, 3, and Jono doesn't even come in to help Ricky. My goodness. So right there we have Manthread coming out here, and Manthread showing that they have their P's and Q's in order, and they are prepared. They will be possibly going up against BSK here at Chippy's Brawl, but we're going to have to hit a commercial break. We will be right back. Stay tuned.
With Northland Woods Cooperative Energy and Water Treatment, the term keeping the lights on means something a little different. To us, the light's in the hearts of our community, and hopes in our youth mean enough to us to make a difference. From community outreach events to learning experiences for the masses, Northland Woods Cooperative Energy and Water Treatment look to build the community from within. Come see us at any of our local events, from sports to music, or just stop in our office on Screw Avenue. Northland Woods Cooperative Energy and Water Treatment does not exist made for kayfabe purposes only.
We are going to have our next match here, and we've got C.A. Myers against Dwayne Hart. And you can see Dwayne has that gentleman that we saw with him last week out there with him now, and Dwayne coming out firing to C.A. C.A. has been in Chippy Wrecker Pro for some time right now. He's actually still not completely signed. He is still under a developmental contract, so he's not fully signed. So it's kind of like when a baseball player signs a deal with a team, and she's slapping him in the head. Slapping him in the head, waking him up. I am being told that after this match, we will have our contract signing in the back involving Tyler James Black, the WWO, and the Amazon. So I'm interested to see how that looks after this match here. But Dwayne sizing up CA, goes for, and there's a stunner. He just hit him with a stunner, and the brazen ability to take that pin right there in that corner, and there it is. Dwayne's going to get the win. Dwayne at this point just kind of tuning himself up. He has been given an opportunity at his brother at Chippy's Brawl, so we will see that happen. And there's a big knee drop from the top, or like in the beginning of the match right there, that we thought might get in there. We can see the referee just slapping slapping CA in the head. I don't know if CA was supposed to get up at that point or what happened there, but I don't think she's supposed to slap him like that. But there's that stunner. Just fucking hit him hard, took him down, bang, bada, boom. There it is, a pinfall attempt, and Dwayne is going to be your winner. Doesn't get very many solo singles opportunities, but there you have it. Dwayne does get it done. And like I said, he is out there with that mystery gentleman. I wonder if we'll find out who that is before Dwayne, and his brother BJ have to face off against one another. But here we go, though. We're going to be moving to the back here as Dwayne panders to the crowd some. But we are moving to the back.
I am here with Amazons and the representatives for the Women's World Order to sign the contracts for the tag match coming up at Chippy's Brawl. Ladies, I hope we can keep things civil.
We will as long as the behemoths do.
We are not the ones who keep attacking the other. Lira, stop. Don't go after them.
Enough with the bickering. Rhiannon, Promian, you two sign first before we have a meltdown.
I am going to enjoy beating some Women's World Order ass.
Dora, Lyra, you're up. Lila, don't go anywhere. I already got Blaze's signature. I need yours too.
Just get this over with. You can.
Okay, that's all I needed. I am getting out of here.
Oh, wow, and they immediately start fighting amongst themselves in the back there. You got Lila start swinging at Lyra Dora. Oh, wow, what happened? The lights go dark. What the? Oh. Somehow Lila has managed to get into the ring and Sinister Blaze is behind her. What in the world is going on? Well, before we get too far ahead of ourselves, we're going to hit a commercial break before our main event, because it's going to be the last one of the night. Lila will be right back out here for it. We'll be right back. Join us. And like I said, we're getting right back to it. As you can see, we've already got Lila out in the ring. Welcome to the ring by our assistant, Sinister Blaze, her number one contender for the title that she currently holds. And now what we have is an SPW Women's Champion in the past, the Queen, Fee St. Clair, coming down here for a championship opportunity against Lila Hassan. Fee Sinclair won the opportunity at this match at the most recent weekly show that SPW puts on. So we are going to be seeing this opportunity for Fee. Now, I'm curious to see how Lila actually handles moving through to this match after having been just brought out here by Sinister Blaze. That's not exactly something that most people are okay with. I mean, the world champion doesn't just get brought out to places, so I'm curious to see if that has rattled Lila at all, or if she will be able to retain her composure and go up against Fee St. Clair and give her the title match that Fee really deserves. Fee has been through quite a bit here, so we will have to see how this all plays out. Sinister Blaze playing some mind games on Lila before the match. So here we go. We've got Lila Hassan versus Fee St. Clair for a title opportunity. And Fee coming out swinging. Well, kicking, really. Collar and elbow opportunity. Gets her into a headlock. And Lila now really ranking on that headlock. Really giving it, really kind of throwing that rest hold into play. Throws, oh my God, Lila gets thrown over the top rope, and Fee St. Clair with a shoulder block takes her down to the floor, and Fee is already starting to get into the mind of Lila. Lila Hassan comes in, a collar and elbow opportunity. Once again, throws Fee into the turnbuckle, and now we have a haymaker elbow from Lila Hassan. Throws her into the turnbuckle again. Now she's leaning on the turnbuckle. Having more of my Jimmy King's coffee joint, coffee, like actual coffee. Oh, and there's a good flip there. Now Fee St. Clair has another headlock They're really showing off some of their technical prowess. Their abilities to be able to do chain wrestling is unmatched, and you can see it right here. Fee St. Clair is a former mat wrestling champion. She wrestled for not the Olympic team, but she was an Olympic alternate in the 2020, I guess technically 2021 Olympics, but it would have been for the 2020 Olympics. But you can see the mat wrestling ability by both competitors. Lila has picked up her mat wrestling. Oh, and she takes her down. Lila has definitely picked up on her ability in the ring since becoming the Women's World Champion. She already was a phenomenal competitor before that, but once she became the Women's World Champion, she really started to step it up. I know a lot of people, and myself included, don't really appreciate how little she wrestles. She doesn't really come out here and do much. She is a smart competitor when it comes to choosing her battles. And that is one thing that a lot of people actually enjoy about Lila, and why a lot of people have the belief behind her as world champion as they do, because she does come out here and she does work, but she only works when she chooses to. So she does get to store up a lot of that energy and all of that stamina, so that when it does come time to really defend herself, she really can. Even right now, I mean, just they're going back and forth. There haven't really been a lot of breaks. They're not jaw-jacking with each other. They're not jaw-jacking with the crowd. Oh, and they went from a hockey fight, and there you go. Fee just knocked down Lila. Oh, Lila getting ready to get back in the ring here. And Fee St. Clair comes at her. Oh, and Lila's going to drop down. Lila, I think she's done with it. I think she's trying to leave. Oh, but we have Sinister Blaze in a totally different outfit. My goodness, she changed outfits and her paint just to come out here. Holy shit. And she's gonna be the distraction that leads to Lila getting back into the ring for Fee St. Clair to be able to finish this match. Now, my curiosity is, will Sinister stay out here? A quick Frankensteiner from Lila takes down Fee St. Clair. And in the corner now, she's waiting for Fee to get up. Slowly gets to her feet. Lila now off the ropes. Oh my God, it looked like she went for a drop kick, but she miscalculated the distance. Fee St. Clair goes for a low rope clothesline, hits her on the back, takes Lila down from her standing position, and now she wants her up. Lila now collar and elbow, throws Fee, but Fee's going to reverse it into the turnbuckle, racking that arm around the rope. Oh my God. It was like, she's going to go back in for it again. Oh, and an elbow from Lila, and Lila fights her way out. She's going to hit a quick schoolgirl. Oh, she's got the tights. She's got her tights. Oh my God, and Lila's going to win it right there with a, oh my God, she had a schoolgirl pin, and she had the tights of Fee St. Clair, having complete control over that. Fee would not have been able to fight out of that. Oh, and Lila just stole it. What the fuck? That's going to unfortunately be it for us tonight after Lila Hassan steals a victory. That's going to be it for us. Lila literally took off. We didn't even get an opportunity to announce her victory, but we're going to get out of here. Thank you all very much for watching Ambition. Make sure that you tune in next week, where we will be in Dublin, Ireland. That's right, we'll be in Dublin, Ireland next week, so make sure you tune in for that. I love you all. I am Philip Cup. Thank you very much for watching Revolution World Rings Chippy Wrecker Pro. I'll see you next week. Have a good night. Drive safe.